All right, welcome back. We're back at the cheap and easy. All right. So this is a 1/2 inch aluminum plate. This is what I use on unlevel grounds. That's what I use for my jack. So I'll put my jack on there, and that way it don't sink in the mud. This is that pea gravel. Not very good. Eventually, one of these years, I'd love to get it all concreted. My plan is today is we got to get this truck up in the air because I got a new cross member. And I want to get that installed before I do my tunnel cover. What I keep calling it a tunnel cover. Transmission tunnel. Alright, I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to start jacking this truck up. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to be a good spot or not. Let me go at an angle here. Something like that. Alright. You can see it is low. Super low. I need to get my gloves. And jack is right there. Give this big old chunk of aluminum. Alright. Alright, slide this dude underneath here. There we go. I try to get back there by the subframe and jack it up on the frame itself. Hopefully this jack will work. It's been acting up. About due for a new jack. Come on, baby. Fit underneath there. Give it a little love tap. Plus, with it being on this aluminum, it can slide back and forth. You can go back and forth on it, so that way the jack doesn't try to kick out on me. I need to turn this way a little bit. There we go. So when I fill that in, that's going to be kind of hard to jack this thing up. Hopefully I'll have a car to lift by then. Plan on just getting a 4-post lift. Okay, we're still good. Good. It's a little crooked. I got a little offset. All right. Probably gonna block it, reposition my jack, and then try and jack it up a little higher. I keep these around. Just 3/4 inch plywood for my jacks to rest on. This is just going to be temporary. It's not going to be just enough so I can get another bite on for my jack. As you can see, it's kind of lopsided. Of course, this ground kind of slopes this way and down. Yeah. Let's see if I can let it rest on that for a minute. Really quickly. I can reposition this. Oh, don't like it like that. I'm going to go over just a little bit since this is leaning a little bit more. I'm going to go on this side more. I want the truck pretty much level when I'm done in the air. You can see how the jack is, because I still have it in park, you can see how the jack's sliding across the aluminum. Well, that's all I got. All right. I'm going to see if my homemade stands will fit underneath there. That's what I do with old junk steel wheels. Weld them together like the salvage yards. Make great for when you got not a concrete floor and you're working outside. A little bit sturdier than a jack stand. That's what the old salvage yards used to do. They probably still do it. I remember seeing it when I was a kid. So I copied their idea. Alright, that's not quite high enough. But I may be able to lay it the other way. Yeah, I think it's how I did it last time. I think I had to have a 2x4 stuck in there. And where's my 2x4s? Yeah, I don't want to cut that one. That's my good 2x4. I'm going to have to put you on pause, and I'm going to run and go get some 2x4s. Some scrap 2x4s. Alright, I guess you can tell we cleared ourselves a little path out here. So, I'm guessing we probably need just roughly about 8 inches to sit on top of that wheel so we can kind of close that gap up a little bit. Just tape measure on the extension cord. So, went to use the tire machine, changed the tires out on my buddy's truck, and my tire machine quit working. I think one of the valves went out. So, that's my next project. Now I got to work on my tire machine. It worked flawlessly the other day on doing the Camaro wheels and tires, and told him, yeah, just bring your truck over. Let's change them tires out. And yep, got all the way here, and my tire machine is down. Oh, definitely got to fix that. I'm just going to trim this off because it's got a bunch of nails. Oh. Old junk 2x4 had laying out in the junkyard back here. Need something to mark. I'll use my old Milwaukee knife. 8 inches sound good enough. This blade's about dull. You can tell. You know what? Why am I using this? I have a cordless DeWalt. Grab that. Blade shouldn't be still good on that one. I just used it not too long ago. And it's lighter. Huh. Probably need to go get a new blade for this one. I don't use it very much. It was just laying there, so that's why I grabbed it. I probably laid it there because I was telling myself, hey, you need to change that blade. And, you know, I forgot. Alright, I need to see if that's, I need to, you know, just let that 2x4 hit you. That's nice. Alright, let's see if this is going to be enough. Let's go check it out. That's what's nice about these steel wheels. You can lay them around, do whatever you want with them. Let's see if that's going to be enough. Yeah, that'll be enough. So just 2 on each side. All we're doing is getting it up high enough so I can get that cross member. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go and jack up the back end of the truck too. That way it's all sitting level and all 4 off the ground. Alright. We're live again. Now I gotta go get that other stand. 2x4 is right there. Okay. Stick it 2x4 in just to close the gap. Good thing I checked over here. This wasn't even in its spot. Oh, now I need something to prop that up. It's always something. Come on. There we go. Lower this down slowly. Cracking them 2x4s. That's what you're hearing. Make sure it's not going to move. Alright. We're good there. Now we need to go jack up the front end or back end. Let's see if the jack's high enough. or low enough, I mean. Oh, perfect. Good deal. Whew. How high do we want to go? Wonder if there's a, oh yeah, there's a crossbar right here. And she's thick. We may stick her right there. Of course, now the jack's in the way. That sucks. Now this plate's in the way. In case I need it. Huh. I guess I need to jack this up and put this on jack stands up here. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Oh, looks like I may have an axle seal leak. But we're going to be redoing the brakes and the seals anyway on the rear end. Change the fluids on it. I probably could have put this on car ramps. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I should have done that anyway. Well, what we'll probably end up doing is I'll set this down on jack stands, take the jack back up there, jack the front end up a little higher, and slide my car ramps underneath it, and then set it back on it. Probably be better anyway. That way when I'm done, all I got to do is drop the back end and then drive it off. At least that's what it sounds like in my head I should be doing. Oh, that's good. Oh. I always keep all my scrap wood. Use it for stuff like this. In case you don't know yet, I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I guess it's not an addiction if you admit to it. Or is it? I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. I just know I like a lot of crap. And I don't like to get rid of it. Oh, you dummy. I was like, wow, them jack stands didn't even move. I forgot to take that out. Oh my gosh. Now, if you came to this channel to learn stuff, you're going to learn what not to do. I'm good about that. I'll show you exactly what you shouldn't do. Alright, try this again. Now my jack's just barely on there. That's kind of iffy. What we're going to do is pull this out. Come on. Since I'm just going straight back up in the air, put this jack back in there. I think I'm going to go up with this thing in there too. extra precaution there. I probably won't even sit on it now. I guess you guys decided to quit watching. No, I'm just kidding. So apparently I forgot to push record. So I got the ramps put underneath it now. Got rid of my homemade ones. I like it better on ramps. That way when we're done, all we have to do is lower the rear end and then just drive it off. That's pretty much all I was doing. It's just putting this on here. I think we're ready to start playing with the truck. I want to start doing the floorboards. Not the floorboards. Yeah, floorboards. And transmission tunnel. I better put my welding hat on now because we're going to be welding and grinding. Get that out of my way. Get the seat out of there. So when I cleaned up my shop, I'm still missing 2 dang grinders. I still got one more workbench to clean off. I'm hoping maybe it's over there. All right, we're back. So, having camera problems again. So I lost all the video of me getting this set up, but I decided to put it on ramps. The ass end is jacked up on jack stands. That way when we're done, we can drop that dude down and just drive it off. So today, our plan is to take this cross member out. So this is a cross member I built several years ago, probably 20 years ago maybe. And, you know, it did its purpose, but I'm just not happy with it. I want something a little stronger. So I was going to make something. Started looking around on eBay just to kind of just see what the ballpark is on the price. $60. Not kidding you. You can't build that under $60 with the price of metal right now. Double hump cross member. I figure if anything, if I have to extend this a little bit or even adjust this, I'm still money and time ahead. So that's our plan. We're gonna put that cross member in and see what else mods we have to do to it. And so let's do it. The camera all set up. Hopefully you guys kind of see what we're doing. Maybe scoot it back a little bit so you can see more. All right, Bub, you ready? Oh, get out of here. It's recording. All right. Let's get some mats to get the old bath rugs out so we can lay on them. We're not laying on rocks. So I'll take 2 of those. You go on one side and I'll go on the other. Just lay your mats down underneath here where the cross member is. And looks like I got 2 bolts on your side, 2 on my side. Looks like they're going to be 9/16 wrench. I'll get a couple of wrenches, so if you want to crawl underneath there, those will be the 2 that we need. I'll get the impact. See, I'll get the 3/8 impact and a 1/2-inch driver. That way I can bring my transmission jack out here too. Oh, forgot to turn the shop lights on. I can't see in here. I'm digging through my toolbox, find my other adapter. Here it is. All right. We need a 9/16 and a wrench. 9/16 wrench and 9/16 socket. Go ahead and get underneath there, son. I'm coming. We're ready to rock and roll, dude. All right, I'm gonna get the transmission jack. I can get this thing rolled out of the. Yeah, kind of straightened up the shop the other day. Moved everything, off to the side so we can make a walkway. Now I'm having to move it all back in the walkway so I can get the crap that I covered up. Okay. So, let's see, how do I have this? Okay, yeah, we definitely got to get the. All right. So, if you take a look at this, son, the cross member is bolted from the bottom, which is, I can't believe I did it that way. It should have been mounted on top. I probably did it for height purpose. I don't know. I'm telling what I was thinking back then. So if you unscrew these, Joshua, both sides, this whole transmission will fall because it's not sitting on top. See that?
Yeah.
Always pay attention to little stuff like that. So that being said, help me roll this up underneath the transmission, right underneath the pan.
Like that?
Yeah, and yeah, let's go right back there. We probably need to get a block of wood. If you want to go, as soon as you walk into the door, you know where the file cabinet is. Look down on the ground. There should be a 3/4 inch plyboard. It looks like this, a little square piece.
Okay.
Bring me just one of those. It'll be fine. We need to impact. Yes. Yeah, bring that. Thank you. Then you go back to your side. We're going to put this transmission jack in just for support. That way this thing doesn't fall down on us. I'm going to have to get a different transmission deal. No, I probably don't. I can just maybe cut it. And we'll figure it out. So we need to take this transmission mount off, I believe. But let me go get a wrench for this. It looks like probably a 3/4. Unless you want to go get it. Or I'll go get it. Yeah, so we're going to take this off first. Let me go get 3/4. Ugh. Huh? Oh. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay. Dude, I'm just going to bring all the wrenches I have. Well, I don't have to do a bunch of back and forth. I'm not complaining. Oh. All right, let's see if it's actually 3/4 or if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. So you should have known. I knew it was 11/16. Yep. Try it. Turn this way up. All right, pull it towards you. There you go. Right, yeah.
It's on the tight.
Yeah. So now flip your ratchet like this, and flip your lever. That should be loosen mode. So remember, when you're loosening stuff, it's always counterclockwise.
Yeah.
And sometimes, so hold your wrench like that. There you go. Keep that like that, and then, yep, go all the way back. Bring it back. Hold that. Yep. Kind of hold your socket like this so that, you know what I'm saying? See that? Kind of hold your socket like that. So when you go to ratchet, that stays still. There you go. See? All right, that should be loose enough to pull by hand or finger. Nope, whoop. You're going clockwise. There you go. Let me have it. I forgot to bring. I'll put it in the door jamb here, or the door here. All right, let me see that wrench. The washer's stuck here. Sometimes you can stick it in there like that. There we go. Okay. So now I should be able to. The transmission should be loose. There you go. There you go. See how the transmission's got a gap now?
Yeah.
We have no weight on this bar no more. So now it's safe to take this off. But see how much that transmission went up?
Mm-hmm.
That tells me that this had way too much flex. And I bet it's because when I did these tubes, I took a tube and cut it in half for my arch, and I think it's not strong enough. It'd probably been better if I made like a gusset all the way back here and attached it here and a gusset down here, but anyway. I can't knock the person who did it 20 years ago. Okay. So now we'll take a wrench, put it up on top. Should have got a deep welt. Then we'll zip these off. Just throw them on the ground like that. We'll get them in just a minute. Okay. I'll hold the transmission thing so it don't fall on you. So you'll stick, yep, ratchet there and turn your ratchet the other way. Yep. Okay. You gotta push the trigger hard. Oh, it's stuck in between. Let me see it. Yep, right there. It should be reverse. Is it? No, you went forward, I think. Let me see it. So if you don't know, yeah, you got it right. Just give it a little. Don't blast it full blast to the socket to come off. But you can turn it just a little bit, and it's turning clockwise or counterclockwise. Just hold the trigger down. Hold it down. Get it on there and zip it. There you go. Okay. And next one. We can get that later. You just. All right, so camera shut off again on us. So I don't know how long this is going to last. So Joshua and I got the cross member out. This one is a little bit different setup. You know, this was for like a C10 probably. But I figure with my frame it'd be all right. All right, so we got to do some measuring on this. Figure out what is going on or what we need to do to make this one work. Well, you can see I built this one years ago. I mean, I'm not going to throw it away. I mean, I can always, I'm thinking if you put some gussets here and then a gusset down here, make them longer, it'd be even stronger. This is, I want to say this is 1/4 inch square tubing, 1 inch. It's heavy duty. I think what my give is this right here. This is an old tube I cut in half. But Anyway, let's see what we got to do here. This is the new one. That's the old one. So we got to figure up our height. Need put this up on blocks. That way they can both sit on there, and that can sit on there like that. Okay, so pretty much what we got going on here is that is like perfect. So like if I wanted to, it's basically kind of like set up to run a solid motor mount, or yeah, solid transmission mount, not motor mount. I don't know if I like that idea, but I could always take a chunk of rubber, bolt it direct, but the holes are not going to line up, I don't think, are they? Oh yeah, they will. I mean, I have to make some new holes. That may be our plan then, because we'll actually be, see, we'll be up higher. Actually, it's still too high. Well, not by much, because I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. I gotta think in my brain. I'm thinking I'll probably just do a solid transmission mount. I will have I have some rubber mats somewhere. Where is all that rubber? I think it's out back in the scrap yard I got back there. So I got some probably 1/4 inch thick rubber. I could probably run a strip there. That'll kind of act like that. I'll probably take this, flip this upside down, slot me 2 holes here. That way I can bolt the transmission to right here, and then this thing will work. And I don't have to do too much modifications. Fits in the frame rail good. Pretty tight fit actually. Looks like the double hump's off a little bit than mine. I had these set up exactly for straight shot. Looks like I'll end up having to do a little bit of a bend at the header and a little bend here to make it go, but that's all right. I mean, look at the clearance you have now compared to what I had. I mean, that's a big difference, especially if I ever really wanted to go airbag it. That's kind of why I got this, because if I ever really wanted to slam it to the ground, I'll have all kinds of clearance, exhaust wise anyway. All right, I guess I need to check the camera, make sure it's still running. It's probably shut off. Well, it's still recording, surprisingly. Seems like I'm only getting about 5-10 minutes and the camera's shutting off. So I guess I'll just have to keep checking on you guys, make sure you're still with me. All right, I think we're got a game plan now. So guessing we can go ahead and slot this. I'm almost thinking may slot it with the plasma cutter. I had that one sitting like that. Guess I can kind of eyeball it about like that. Like that. I'll find me a pencil or something to mark this. Hey Joshua, you turn that light on in the shop. Thank you. I'll find my pencil. There it is. May have you run back there and grab that rubber mat. Or I guess we can take a sauce zip wheel and cut it out there. All right, so we're going to take this transmission mount. So we're going to bolt it direct to the transmission. So we need to slot this. This ain't working very good. Why is this not tightening up? Yeah. And that's so us slotting it will allow us to get. So we want to try to move the transmission over about ½ inch at least. So that should give us what we need, and plus we can push this over too if we need to. I guess we need to get the plasma, zip, cut that out. There ain't no going back once I do this. I think that's gonna be my best bet. Now, let's grab the plasma cutter. All right, probably need safety glasses now.
Still working.
Okay. I'll clean a little spot off so we can get a good ground. These plasmas have to have a ground. Okay. Turn the old power on. I should have power now. Crank her up. Grab my welding hat. We can clean that up. We can clean that up just a little bit with the. I think I have a little grinder that I put in my drill. Open this one. This one needs to be opened up just a little bit more. There you go. That looks better. Well, now, let's see. I could probably open it up just a smidge more.
Gotta teach you how to use this thing, huh? Alright, it ain't pretty, but that'll work. So now, our thing's still working. Get our old grinder. Bit's about to come out. I always wonder why I'm hard of hearing. That may be the problem. Working on freaking cars all the time. I mean, somebody works on cars all the time, there's something mentally wrong with them. But that's what I enjoy doing. I'm weird. I need a hammer or something, or try to chuck this back in here. Oh, there's a big old hammer. Yeah. That's called being lazy. You don't want to go get the wrenches that you're supposed to get. Okay. We still on air?
Yeah.
Oh, right now I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Alright, now we'll take the old zip wheel, clean it up. Flip it over. Can't really get to it. Go back to this. Bring me the camera. You can bring me the whole thing. Still playing. That's just kind of what I'm doing, just cleaning up the crap from the plasma. But there's a big old hump of here. I'm guessing that's when the plasma was cutting through. The slag, instead of coming off, kind of melted back to itself. So now I'm just kind of grinding it off. Here, Bob, you hold the camera just like this. You can kind of watch. Wait, I'm grinding on that, so. There we go. There's that. So this is how we're looking. Not too bad. And then that's for the transmission. We'll bolt to that. We'll go cut us a piece of rubber that'll fit right here. So we'll have rubber there, so it's not direct metal to metal, but still going to be pretty much a solid transmission mount with a little bit of 1/4 inch rubber. Hopefully it fits. Oh, hope it fits. Hope it fits. Okay. Let's see. Oh, can't remember which way how did I have that in? I put that in earlier. I think it was this way. Okay, it's that way. Wait a minute, did that jack drop down? Did it drop down? No. Wait a minute. Now why are we too high?
What are you gonna put on the bottom side?
Well, I don't know if it'll fit on the bottom. Check. Yeah, it won't fit without notching the frame. You know, I thought I had it figured out, right? But, you know, nothing goes how I plan. I thought I still had a 1/4 inch play there. I think we're going to have to cut this back out. A piece I just put in. Dag nabbit. Ugh. All right, son, get over here. You ain't going to learn nothing running around over there. Okay. That worked. Oh, no. Our vacuum is in the way now. I'm going to have to make a 90 for this, for the transmission. Oh, well, we're just going to mock it up and see. Come over here, son, and hand me the bolts. They should be the ones with a bunch of washers on. Should look like this. So set me something up like that with the 2 washers, lug nut. Make it look just like that bolt here. You just kicked me right in the butt, son.
Sorry.
Forget I was down here. Did you forget we were working on this truck?
No.
Well, these ain't the right ones, but we can just at least mock this up. Because we still got to get a piece of rubber and put in here. Well, that looks like that's going to work that way. So it looks like our slots are going to work. Okay. How much room we have over there? Not very much. Oh yeah, I need to go way over there. Oh. See if this transmission will move over that. Okay, that's better. Okay. I think I'm gonna push it with my foot. Uh-oh. Oh, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, drive shaft's gonna hit. That ain't gonna work. Too high now. I'm definitely gonna have to do some modifications. Hmm. Oh yeah, I kicked that transmission over and I got header clearance now, a lot better. So yeah, we can definitely manipulate it a little bit more. Actually, it's probably good the way it is now. Yeah. Still recording, battery's low. Ah, imagine that. Alright, so double hump cross members in. Just mocked up anyway. I got a little bit more clearance for the header now. This is almost rubbing now up here, so I'm going to end up having to pump that up just a little bit. It brought the trainee up a good ½ inch, but I think it's going to be alright because the motor's still just eyeballing it. Still looks fine and don't look like it's sitting up too high. The motor was sitting a little lower than what it normally should, but I guess we'll go charge up the phone a little bit and get some lunch. We'll be back at it in just a minute.